This isn't even the right shirt.
You're a motherfucking diva. You're a motherfucking diva.
So, I honestly just really wanted to talk. Like, I'm really in the mood to talk. I've been in a slump to where, like, I haven't wanted to do YouTube. I haven't wanted to leave my bed and go to work. I haven't wanted to do anything. Like, I've had absolutely no motivation to do a single thing besides, like, lay in my bed. And I don't like that I'm in this mood. So I'm like, I was laying in bed. I've been up since, I think I originally woke up at like 9, and then I've been doing that a lot. I wake up at my normal time and then I force myself to go back to sleep because I don't want to get up, because I just don't want to do anything. So yeah, I've just been like in this mood where I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go anywhere. Really don't want to talk to anybody either. But then I'm also like, I have this year I had decided that I need to start feeling comfortable, like, with my friends and opening up to them and telling them, like, when I feel like in these moods. Because normally what I would do is, like, nobody knows me to be like Bria, the like sad Bria, or like Bria who has issues. I might have like an attitude that, like, that's the extent of it. No one knows anything that goes on because I don't tell anybody. Like, not even my friends. My friends will ask me, like, my friends will complain to me and tell me everything that's going on with them, and then, like, they tell me because, like, I'm always good, or I always have, like, advice to give, but, like, I don't tell them anything because I don't have anything to say, in my opinion. But it's really just, I don't open up to people. Like, I don't say anything. That's my thing. I don't know, I just needed to talk. And, like, the person who I feel like I would be having this conversation with, I'm not. So I'm like, you know what? I still have things to say. I still have things I want to get off my chest. I have issues I need to solve with myself rather than, you know, confiding in other people or, like, solving it with them. And so I was just sitting in bed all morning. And honestly, I don't have to be at work till 3. So I need to be done with my makeup by 2, and it's 1:34, but we'll see. But I don't have to be at work till 3, and I've been up since 9 and literally haven't moved. I've gotten out of my bed to use the bathroom. That's it. Because if you know me, you know I don't eat. Not like I have an eating problem. I forget to eat food a lot. Like, and if I start thinking about a bunch of stuff, I don't eat. Like, I'm not a stress eater. I'm probably like a stress not eater. Like, if I'm stressed, I probably won't eat. Like, I'll forget about it and be too in my head. Like, I can do that. I can be hungry, my stomach can be growling, and I will sit there and think for hours and totally forget to ever put food in my stomach that is clearly begging me to feed it. So I should really be better with that. But I feel like I'm constantly fighting for my happiness, and that kind of bothers me. I feel like I should just be happy. Like, you know, not saying like, oh, we all wake up and be happy, but like, there's a billion reasons why I should be happy and I'm not. So then I feel like I'm forcing myself to make myself happy, and that's like a lot of work. Like, it's a lot of work, and it's stressful because I don't want to do it. I'm like, shit, if I'm just sad, I'm just gonna fucking be sad, like, whatever. But no, because I'm like, I shouldn't let myself get down about things. I should be able to pick myself up and, you know, go about my day and do things. But like, I can't. I honestly will wallow in it, like, just sit in it. That is my preferred method, is to sit in it. What I used to do is I used to ignore my feelings and sleep it off. I will sleep it off until I can't anymore, and I realize I still am kind of doing that by not trying to get out the bed and trying to force myself to keep going back to sleep. Like, I don't like to really confront it, and I've made the attempt to, but then, like, I don't feel like I'm gaining anything from making the attempt to. Like, yeah, I'm talking about it, but then it's not like I talk about it and I'm like, oh, okay, I feel better, and then I wake up the next day and it still bothers me. So I'm like, clearly talking about it didn't do anything. So I could have kept all that information to myself. Fighting for myself to be happy, or like fighting to find reasons to be happy when I'm just not. And I like, I've accepted the fact, like, okay, I'm sad, or like, okay, I'm unhappy, but I don't want to accept it to where I'm just like okay with it. And that bothers me because I'm like, I also just don't know how to be better, or like be how I was before, or whatever the hell. I don't know. I just don't know how to not feel the way I feel. And I feel like I've felt like this for a while, and I just don't talk about it. I don't express it. In the end, I never really have. I don't care to talk about it too much because I also really hate when people say things I don't want to hear. Like, not like, oh, they're gonna tell me things I know but I didn't want to hear, but like really when you just say, like, I'm very sensitive about how people talk to me. And not like, oh, I'm easily offended, but I'm very picky about how I let people speak to me and certain things that they say and stuff like that. So I didn't want to open up about something like that, and then you say the wrong thing and I probably never speak to you again. Like, it's just best if I just had kept all that to myself in the first place, because not everybody knows how to react in certain situations. Plus, I feel like I've always been the friend that, you know, was happy and had everything together. And like, yeah, but I'm also one of those people that I care so much about everyone and everything, even though I don't always seem like I do, to where I'm like, if I know you're going through something and you talk to me about it, I don't want to be going through something and then talk to you about it, because now you're going to carry on my burden and I'm already worried about you. I don't want to, you know, give you extra like stress. This entire week I've done nothing but cry. Yeah, you know. But I mean, today I'm not crying. I'm like, let's do it. So I'm gonna take my Fenty in 4:30, in case you guys want to know my color. I ain't feel like it yet, but I want to talk about it until I'm done talking. Like, that's what I'm gonna do. I just want to talk until I can't anymore. And it doesn't bother me, because when I was talking to my friend last night, she was like, I just had to cry to where I couldn't cry anymore. Like, it was like, shit wasn't even sad. It was just like, wow. And I'm like, dang. But I don't like crying, because I'm really not like, if you know me, you know I don't normally cry. I don't. I am like emotional, but like I don't show emotions like I should. If you know me, you know I used to schedule my cries. That's what I would do. I understand that it's healthy to cry, but because of the fact that I'm like, I'm busy and I have other shit to do and I don't have time to be sad, because the moment I'm sad, I'm gonna like sit in it, I would schedule my cries. So my thing is, I like to cry in the car. Everyone tells me it's super unsafe, but it is my method and I work with it. I like to cry in the car. I'm taking the Tarte tape shape that is very empty and deep and concealing. But yeah, I like to cry in the car because I don't like to bask in my sadness. So if I'm crying in the car, I have until I get to my destination to get it together. And that's it. I can't cry in the car, then get out the car and be crying, and then I look down wherever I'm going. Like, no. Stop at a red light and the car next to you is like, damn, do I have a butt chin? Wow. Maybe it's just what, no, I have a butt chin. Wow. How have I never noticed that? No, actually I don't. I don't know what this camera's picking up. It's picking up a weird shadow. My chin is not a butt. You guys can see. Oh, it's an ass. No, it's not. Okay. Anyways, I would do it because I realized, like, I would go through a lot of things and not respond to them how normal people would. So I would go through stuff that, like, other people probably would have broke down about it, and I just wouldn't cry. I would just keep going about it. And then at one point, I had did it for like my entire freshman year of college. I just let everything get to me, but like I wouldn't cry about it. Up until the point that I was driving one day and a song played. It was Fall Apart or I Fall Apart by Post Malone. That song played and I was like, oh, this is a really nice song. And so I played it twice. I don't know what I started thinking about, but like started bawling. Then once I started crying about it, I started thinking about every single thing that has happened to me that year that bothered me, and then I just kept crying. I just kept bawling, like just non-stop. And then I got to my destination, I wiped my tears, and I got out of the car like nothing ever happened. And I literally have never felt so good. I was like, oh, hold on, I done figured it out. I said, I can plan to cry in the car, and then mentally know, like, okay, when you get out this car, you have to have your shit together. So to get it out now, get all of it out. So that's what I would do. I would honestly hold everything in, and then when I realized, like, oh, okay, it feels like it's been a lot going on lately, I think I'm gonna cry tomorrow. That's what I would do. The Black Radiance pressed powder in rich mahogany to contour. But yeah, that was my thing. That's what I called like healthy, was planning to cry. And like my friend was like, that's not healthy, like you should be able to show emotion when you want to right away. I'm like, that is when I want to. I don't want to cry at everything right away, because then I'd be crying all the time, like literally all the time. They literally say Pisces are emotional and sensitive and blah 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 blah, and I'm like, I don't have time for that. I have so many other things to do. I do not have time to be emotional all the time. Like nobody, there's business to handle, bigger problems in the world than like the little shit I'm about to be mad about. So I need to be mad at it all at the same time, so where it seems like one big issue rather than she cries about everything. Because that's what I would do. I would cry about everything. I'm taking the Wet n Wild to Reflect shimmer palette in Sangria Castle. If you watch my videos, I use this all the time. It's the only thing I use. I feel like this was nice. Like even if I don't post this, it felt nice to do this, like to talk and just like, this is what I needed. I don't know, maybe I'll do this more often. You get sad about one thing, your body starts remembering everything, and then you're sad about everything. Life. I don't want anyone to, you know, like take this ridiculously to heart and be like, oh my god, Bria's going through it and let's check on her mental and blah 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 blah. Like, people go through it. People have hard times. Like even the toughest people you know struggle with things, and that's okay. I don't want everyone to like check up on me like I'm on like I'm on watch. Like I'm not. I'm okay. Yes, I'm sad and I think about it a lot, but like I owe a lot of people a lot of things. Can't be doing crazy stuff like that. Plus, I like to see things through. So I need to see how this is all gonna work out for me. So I can't be, you know, cutting things short, you know? I got a friend and I owe him something, so can't be doing that. This is my face. You guys see that? Probably not, because the lighting be weird, but this is the face. And yeah, fuck. And yeah, so I just wanna thank y'all for, you know, sitting here and listening to me ramble. Oh, it look better dark. Y'all see that? Period poo. Period poo. Ooh. We're gonna even say it again for you. Ooh. Hey. Okay. Cause all Wow, my boobs so big. Real hot girl shit. Yeah, I'm in my bag, but I'm in his too. And that's why every time you see me, I got some new shoes.